Okay, I'm going to show you my preferred method for drawing a piecewise function. So I want to think about what it's going to look like, what each piece would look like individually. So starting with f of x equals 4 minus x, if I was graphing that, it would be a line with a slope of -1 and a y-intercept of 4. So we're going to be graphing just a piece of that line. And if I was graphing f of x equals 1 plus 2x, it would also be a line with a slope of 2 and a y-intercept of 1. So we're going to be graphing a piece of that line. So we have a piece of one line and a piece of another line. Okay, what we can do to find points on the line is we can start with the number given as the end point of the interval. So I'm going to start with x equals 2. I'm going to substitute that into the piece. So 4 minus 2 would be 2. Now, because this particular interval doesn't include 2, I know this one's going to be an open circle, so we don't want to include that point. And then we need a second point to draw a line, so I'm going to choose any other x value I want as long as it's less than 2. So how about if I choose 0? And when you substitute that in, you get 4 minus 0, which is 4. So we have an open circle at 2, 2, and we're going through the point 0, 4 and continuing on. And there we have that piece. Now we're going to graph the bottom piece. So we're starting at x equals 2. So let's take 2 and substitute it in. 1 plus 2 times 2 is 5. So that's going to be a closed circle since we do have x equals 2 in that interval. And then we choose a second number for x, anything we want that's greater than 2. So suppose I choose 4. And 1 plus 2 times 4 is 9. So we're going to have a closed circle at 2, 5. Start there, go through the point 4, 9, and keep going. And there's our graph.